This is the team that executed the project. For days, they worked relentlessly, ensuring to give the project the success it deserves. Four Europe-based branches of the Cultural and Development Association MECUDA had engaged in a multi-million project to reach out to House of Hope Orphanage Mbengwi. The kids had been living in a rented structure in Bakmbon under very inhumane conditions. Every disappointment, they say, is a blessing. A new page is about to be turned in their lives. Firstly, they were offered a new structure in Womfi Quarter free of charge for a period of 2 years. The structure has an apartment for the matron, 5 bedrooms for the kids, 2 side rooms for table birds rearing, and a space for a pigsty. US-based Mr. Foncham Humphrey, an illustrious son of the soil whose humanitarian heart knows no bounds, is the one that donated the new site to the orphanage. Having done all the necessary preparations, the items were then transported from Bamenda to Mbengwi on Friday, 19th June 2020, and upon arrival, this was the atmosphere at the orphanage. Immediately, the carpenters got down to business, mounting the bunk beds in their various rooms, while the kids carried their new items. The official landing over was built for Saturday, June 20th, 2020. Life at their current site is far more better than the previous. On a daily basis, the kids engage themselves in chores like sweeping, laundry, feeding pigs and playing. To ensure they remain healthy, their matron from time to time gives them medication. On that fateful Saturday, activities kick-started with exhortation.
And I'm very happy because what is happening here today, it is gearing towards touching the life of God's own creatures. When you look through the scriptures, you will realize that it is God's recommendation and it is God's command that we share. So many people boast of the things they have, forgetting to know that the things they have that God has given them, He is giving them because He wants them to share it, because Jesus said the poor you always have among you.
Then a welcome song in which the kids called on their visitors to always remember them.
We hope that you enjoy your stay with us. We hope that the Lord will take you back safely when you go back to your home. Remember us when you go back to your home. Pray for us till we shall meet again. Oh, you are welcome here. Oh, you are welcome here. You're welcome, you're welcome, you're welcome, you're welcome, you're welcome, you're welcome, you're welcome to House of Hope.
Madame Tana Rachel did the general coordination of the project execution, ensuring assigned tasks to team members were properly executed. She presented the items from MECUDA, France, Belgium, Germany and the UK as 12 bunk beds, mattresses, blankets, bed sheets and pillows with their cases, toiletries, cutleries, pots, buckets and foodstuffs like rice, corn, soya beans, groundnuts, oil, gari, onions, amongst others. In addition, some financial token was also handed to the matron, while a health insurance policy has also been offered the orphanage that will see the sick ones treated at a given health unit, while the donors foot the hospital bills for a period of time. The entire project, as presented by the general coordinator, costed the 4 MECUDA branches the total sum of 2,265,000 francs.
People in France, Germany, Belgium and United Kingdom. What can I even say to them? That may God continue to protect them. May God continue to give them strength. Open doors. That's all I can say, because whenever they are happy, we will be happy here. So I say thank you very much. I don't even have so much to say, because if one day somebody would have told me that I would stand like this and be looking at things like House of Hope Orphanage. Father, thank you.
On behalf of my brothers and sisters of House of Hope Orphanage Bengu, We are so grateful for this marvelous gift. We say thank you, and may the Almighty God give you more open doors so that you may continue to support us in the nearest future. Thank you. May God bless you all in Jesus' name.
Present to witness the donation ceremony were the MECUDA home coordinator and the Womfi quarter head. They too were marveled with the gesture and thus sincerely thanked the donors.
When you are away, you must not forget home, where your neighbor is buried. We want to thank them very much, as we thank MECUDA that thought it wise, that it is good for them to come together and form an association like this one that we can use to do many things for the clan that they belong to. It is above 12 million that MECUDA all over the globe spent in order to fight the COVID-19. Today, we are here to see what this other branch of MECUDA or branches of MECUDA have done. We want to thank them that God knows a better thing to do for them than we even asked for.
That we thank God who has given you that knowledge to bring all this for these children. God bless Madam Elvis for having that thought, that mind of opening an orphan.
Not long had the event been unfolding when another pleasant surprise occurred as officials from the Aziri Cooperative Credit Union appeared with their own gifts comprised of a power generator and a bag of warm clothing. Madam Akum Esther is the president of the union's board of directors. Being a daughter of the soil, she succeeded to convince the board members to validate the motion for Aziku to reach out to the orphans as part of her corporate social responsibility. It was a day of God's manifestation of abundant blessings for the motherless and fatherless kids of the orphanage. The blessings came pouring like rain. While cautioning the matron to ensure putting the items to proper use, the kids were also called upon to remain very good children.
I just have one plea for the children. It is not easy. It is not easy. We know the best you can do is to be obedient to Mama Melvis and to your seniors and to anybody who comes around you. The moment you are obedient, you will go places. Whatever plan God has for you will come to pass in the name of Jesus. Amen. It is true. You may be looking at yourself that this is our all here. No, it will not be like that. Better days are still to come. And we pray that God will show us the way that we can reach out to you children. Once more, thank you all for coming.
To Mr. Foncham Humphrey that offered the orphanage free accommodation for 2 years, the matron had this special message of thanks.
Papa, my hands are open. I only say many blessings. Thank you very, very much for this house that you've given to us with the children. That as the children are having peace there, even though dating the place, you know what the children will do, but you never cared because they are children. You know that they will not even keep it neat. But you still tell me to go and stay there with almost 30 people. May God repay you and your generation forever in Jesus' name. Amen. May God repay you with your generation, that your children shall never see pain. They shall never see sorrow. They shall never cry. They shall only see joy in Jesus' name. Amen. May the good Lord protect you wherever you are, so that one day you will come back to see the children you've given a house for. Whether we'll still be here, whether we'll be somewhere else. May the good Lord take you one day and bring you to House of Hope Orphanage. Thank you very much, Brother Foncham. May God bless you and your family in Jesus' name. Amen.
With the successful execution of the orphanage project by MECUDA Europe, perceptions are changing. It's now very evident that there are many out there who want to impact the land of their birth, and that there are people on the ground whom, when contacted and assigned, will deliver the goods as expected. The problem may just be using the wrong ones just to end up concluding wrongly. It is hoped that many more projects are going to be developed, funded and executed for the betterment of life in the Meta clan, especially in the midst of the ongoing Anglophone crisis.